Bomb and many others tonight at 8:30 in Columbus, Ohio at the Ohio Center. It's the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance. It's the major leagues of professional wrestling. That's the NWA. Well, at one time, that was an awesome tag team combination. On the right of your screen, Cowboy Ron Bass, Black Bart in the center, James J. Dillon. But that's no longer a part of the wrestling scene because Cowboy Ron Bass has gone his own separate way, away from you, James J. Dillon. You're still the financial advisor of the National Heavyweight Champion. Ron Bass won a lot of titles for you.
One of the most successful tag team combinations I ever managed. But you see, when Nature Boy Buddy Landell came along, Ron Bass was blinded by his jealous eyes. But Black Bart was not blinded. He took it upon himself to go after the national title, which he won, which he still holds to this day.
That's a little history you're talking about there. It's a little history. Now then, Ronnie Bass, you decided to go one way, and I decided to go the other way. Well, that's fine and dandy with me, but now you coming into my territory and saying you want a shot at this belt. You want this and you want that. Well, here I am, and here I'm going to dadgum sure stay.
We have action in the ring with Terry Taylor. Let's go to the ring. And
I'm going to hang around and watch this Terry Taylor because I ain't through with him yet neither.
All right, Terry Taylor against Randy Barber.
Black Bart and James J. Dillon will be watching the match from ringside as Terry Taylor, one of the threats to Black Bart's national heavyweight title.
Good tackle. Hey, Tony, remember when Black Bart slapped Taylor and Taylor just came right back and slapped him?
Crockett, why don't you shut your mouth before I slap you with this rope? I'm trying to pay attention to what's going on in the dadgum ring here.
All right, well, let him pay attention.
He needs to pay attention because Terry Taylor is a definite threat to that national heavyweight title.
Very briefly, I'd like to say hello to Rick Ackles, Jim Stallmock, and Scott Garnett, all from Marietta.
Why don't you get in the dadgum ring sometimes with Black Bart?
Boy, David, you really got him upset here. Now,
I think it's a matter of intensity, and that intensity is what has made him a champion, and you must remember that.
There's no doubt that Black Bart is intense.
He is the national heavyweight champion.
One of the most prestigious titles in the entire world, held by the big cowboy.
And he's very intently watching Terry Taylor.
And I'm sure Cowboy Ron Bass is also watching very, very careful. Watching us, watching Black Bart, watching the whole scene.
You know, now there's nothing wrong with coming out here and scouting your opponents. As a matter of fact, that's what Taylor was doing the day he and Black Bart slapped each other around. Not necessarily in that order. Up against Randy Barber, Terry Taylor now. Back to the corner, David. Got a clean break.
That's right. You know, Tony, I'm sitting here watching both men, J.J. Dillon and Black Bart. And both men, their eyes are fixed on that ring and Terry Taylor.
Black Bart, can I ask you a question? I don't want to interrupt your concentration. Are you concerned about Terry Taylor and the threat that he posed to this title? He says that's his #1 goal, to get this title away from you.
At any given moment, at any given time, a man can be defeated. And Terry Taylor is just a human being, and that's all. Now, all I'm doing is trying to scout this thing out and look this guy over just a little bit here.
What the man says is, knowing that as national champion, he's got to face all comers from all sides. Not only Cowboy Ron Bass, but Terry Taylor. And I'm out here as a showing of unity. I've been an advisor, unofficial, to one Black Bart for a long, long time. And I just want him to know whether it's Terry Taylor, whether it's Ron Bass, whoever the threat, I'm by his side at all times when he needs support.
Good snap there to bring him down, David.
He made a very good statement. There are two men that Black Bart has to worry about right now, Ron Bass and Terry Taylor. So I would definitely be concerned. Good forearm, caught him right in the side of the head. And the head's turned.
We haven't forgotten Ronnie Garvin either.
Think back. Think back. And Ronnie Garvin, think back. Ronnie Bass, when me and you was running up and down that highway. Think back.
Take a look
back at what was going on them times. And now you got this so-called Ronnie Bass coming in here saying this and saying that. Well, I ain't real for sure that Ronnie Bass is playing with a full deck.
Wait a second.
Terry Taylor's here right now.
Yeah, Ron Bass is here. He is a great wrestler. But you sure jumped off my wagon in a hurry, didn't you? Yeah, well, brother, I'm telling you right now, if you got any guts at all, If you're the champion you say you are, let you and me do it right now. I'm putting a challenge out to you right now, right here. Let's go, you and me. Come on.
Challenge. He's going to the ring. Terry Taylor's going to the ring, David.
For the
Challenging Black Bart. Black Bart. James J. Dillon's trying to hold Black Bart back. They're going to go at it.